County Farm Bureau Foundation has awarded over $150,000 in scholarships to local students. This year, we're pleased to award 2 scholarships. Our first recipient is Madeline Rupert. Congratulations. And our second student is Claire Tester. Congratulations to both these ladies.
I have been asked to announce the Anita and John Runquist Scholarship. The Runquists are prominent farmers and very generous farmers, and their scholarship this year goes to Maria Hernandez. I've also been asked to award the Pat Feeney Academic Scholarship. Pat Feeney was a teacher in the gifted education program for many years in Hillsboro, and this scholarship was established by her husband and her sons in her memory. This year's goes to Sarah Huber. Congratulations, Sarah.
See which one's working. Huh?
I'm gonna have Reeves come up next. You didn't get the memo, did you?
I apparently did.
Yeah, we're gonna have these guys come up.
It's okay, everybody. He's not in trouble.
Go ahead and have a seat. We're gonna have these guys go in front of you.
I'm in trouble.
We are here to present for the first time the Lemoyne Reeves Memorial Teacher Education Scholarship in honor of our grandfather, Lemoyne Reeves, who we sadly had to say goodbye to last year. I'm Peyton Reeves, this is my sister Paige Farmer, and this is my father, Jeff Reeves, Lemoyne Reeves' son. While many people over the years have referred to him as Mr. Reeves, he was simply Pa to us. I lost my place. Pa never had an interest to become a teacher, and even when first given the opportunity, he initially declined. But after some persistence from some dear friends, he finally decided to get his teacher's certificate and began teaching at Coffeen School. He ended up loving it so much that he eventually became the principal and retired after 31 years of devotion to the school and the community. In his retired years, he would always refer to it as the best 31 years of his life. For our 2021 grads, we had a few guidelines that we wanted to stick by. We were looking for a student from Coffeen and who wanted to become a teacher or an educator, or just anyone who stood out in our eyes. We chose 2 students to receive the scholarship for our first year. We had a great group of students to choose from, which makes it more of a difficult decision, but it's an honor to be able to help out not 1, but 2 young minds to help further their education on behalf of Pa.
We kind of wanted to give a little bit of an explanation why we chose these 2 students. So the first student we chose, he completely checked all of our boxes, who we were looking for. Someone from Coffeen who wants to become an educator. Not only meeting our guidelines, but we also loved how this young man's love for music drove him to become part of every club, every ensemble, to one day be able to share it with young minds. And as lovers of music ourselves, we love to see people pursue it. It's a pleasure to give the first scholarship to Tad Daniels. Our second choice didn't meet our guidelines. However, she stood out to us because of her work ethic and determination, which Pa greatly valued. Although she's not becoming an educator in the traditional sense, she plans on using her medical degree to educate women of all ages the importance of health, mind and body. And on a personal note, we love strong and determined young women. So it's our pleasure to give the second scholarship to Marie Hernandez.
My name is Shelby Dinicky, and this is my husband, Rick Dinicky, and we are here to present the Rick and Shelby Dinicky Scholarship. I'm a 1999 graduate of Hillsboro High School. So, our recipient is Brooke Osier.
Okay, now, Mr. Morford? Okay. Good evening. My name is Gene White. I'm the president of the Hillsboro Education Foundation, and with me tonight to present many of our awards. You've already seen Mrs. Dawson up here, and my lovely wife, Susan, will be presenting several awards. But one thing I wanted to do, because we have so many awards, and I'll say this and we'll be done with it, a little background on the foundation. We were formed in September 1995. The first year that the foundation was formed, we gave out a scholarship for $250. We were pretty proud of that. This year, we are committed to $122,500. So thank you. And that generosity, of course, came from the memorials, and you've heard some of those tonight, established by families who had members in their family who were graduates of Hillsboro High School, that held education near and dear to their hearts. And also we have a lot of alumni who've gone on, attained great careers, and they remember Hillsboro High School and the fine education they got here at Hillsboro High School. So, with that in mind, I'd like to remind you, which I do every year, that you are, once you graduate this year, you will be an alumni of Hillsboro High School. So all I ask, I know when you get out of school, there's a lot of things you're committed to, family, houses, so on and so forth. And we would just like to keep you in mind, as well as you hope you keep us in mind, by paying forward with gratitude those people who have remembered you and established scholarships for you. So the other thing I'd like to mention, and it always means a lot, because we hear from people on both sides of this issue, but don't forget you have a scholarship there, and I know in that letter that you've received, it tells you who your donor was, a little bit of information about their address. Write them a thank you note, because I'll tell you what, these people just love to hear you, and I don't care if it's 2 sentences, to say thank you so much for the scholarship. It means so much to me for my educational endeavors. And we know in this day and age the cost of education, maybe what we give here tonight, maybe nothing compared to the overall cost. But then again, if you didn't have that, you'd have even more money to come up with on your own. So remember that. Remember those people. Show a little, gratitude by saying, just a simple thank you. It doesn't take long, and it will be greatly appreciated. So, with that having been said, tonight I'm here the first scholarship I'm handing out is the Jan Young Memorial Scholarship. Jan was a counselor here at Hillsboro High School. He was kind of forced into retirement due to health issues, and upon his passing, his wife established a memorial scholarship. So there you go, somebody who's passed on, his wife's honoring with a scholarship. So tonight, the Jan Young Memorial Scholarship goes to Alicia Miller.
right, my name is Sue White, and I am the wife of the man that just walked away from here. And I also taught in this district for many years, and some of you I know from that, some of you I know just because I know who you are. I'm very proud to be a director of the Educational Foundation, and I have quite a few scholarships to give, but I'll do these one at a time. The first one is a Leanne Harpole Memorial Scholarship. That is given by her parents, Bill and Betty Harpole. Bill was a teacher and prominent businessman in this community. Their daughter graduated from SIUC with a degree in psychology, and this scholarship was established in the memory of Leanne by her parents. And that one goes to Tad Daniels. Should we have him go over each one at a time, or do you want to wait till I give them all out? How do you want me? One at a time? Okay. All right, the next one is the Betty Bledsaw Family Scholarship. And Miss Bledsaw is a 1956 graduate of Hillsboro High. She taught school for 33 years and continues to volunteer her time helping with programs such as TEAL and the GED program. Betty established this scholarship as a way to help and encourage seniors to continue their education. And I have two for the Bledsaw family. First one is Lucas Nolan. And the second one is Reagan DeVasher. Congratulations. All right, the next one I have to give out is the Donna Springer Memorial Scholarship. Some of you might remember Mrs. Springer. She taught music at Beckemeyer, and she also taught the junior high, too. She was a 1970 graduate of Hillsboro High and a good friend of mine. She taught for 31 years in this district. Her love of kids and music dominated her career. This scholarship has been established by her husband, Denny, in her memory. And that one goes to Tad Daniels. Proud to give it to you. Got these mixed up a little bit. All right, the next one I have to give out is Aldine Wills Family Scholarship, Aldine Wills Norton. None of you would ever remember Aldine, but she was a longtime teacher at Beckemeyer, and her son has funded this scholarship in her honor, and that scholarship goes to Aaron Willie. Congratulations. The next one is the Edward A. Goyak Scholarship. Ed Goyak grew up in Taylor Springs, but was a graduate of HHS. He worked in high school to help support his family and developed a strong work ethic. This scholarship was established by his wife, Elizabeth, to honor his accomplishment, and the Edward Goyak Memorial Scholarship goes to Pacey Collins. Pacey. Well, I thought I had these in order, but I have it all and don't. Okay, the next one is the Jacqueline Mel Heslov Scholarship. None of you are old enough to remember this, but there was a long-time dress shop in town called Heslov's. They were longtime merchants in Hillsboro, owning and operating Heslov Style Shop. And this scholarship was established as a way for them to give back to this community in their parents' honor. The Mel and Jackie Heslov Memorial Scholarship goes to Layla May. The next one is the Eric Paul Westerman Memorial Scholarship. Eric was a 1998 graduate of Hillsboro High, had a bright and promising college student, but he sadly passed away. He had an intense interest in computer graphics and art and a high-end automotive technology. This scholarship is provided by Mr. and Mrs. Westerman in their son's honor. That scholarship goes to Riley Morford. Congratulations. The next one is Woody and Catherine Woodruff Family Memorial Scholarship. Woody and Catherine Woodruff were lifelong residents and business owners in Hillsboro. They were loving and supportive families who recognized the value of education and its powerful impact on society. This scholarship was established by their children in their honor. The Woody and Catherine Memorial Scholarship goes to Jace Teakin. Now we have the Mormino. Is that you guys? Okay. Yeah, I will. Okay, kind of confusing.
The next foundation scholarship is the Roy Hurdle Memorial Scholarship. Roy Hurdle was a teacher and government leader in Hillsboro who devoted years of service to our community. This scholarship was established by his family, friends, and associates in his memory. This year's Roy Hurdle Memorial Scholarship goes to Lucas Nolan. Congratulations. All right, we have a whole group of Mormino Foundation scholarships. Dr. Larry Mormino was an HHS graduate where he became very active in clubs and sports. He went on to obtain a degree in mechanical engineering, served in the Air Force, and then earned his PhD in 1980 in education and spent the rest of his life teaching aerospace science in the ROTC program. He fondly recalled his years in Hillsboro and established this scholarship to give back to the community. Each year, the foundation is able to award numerous scholarships ranging from $500 to $4,000 from the generosity of the Mormino Foundation. So I'm going to start them, and then Mr. White's going to finish them. The first Mormino Foundation scholarship goes to Isaac Sheldon. Congratulations, Isaac. Then we have Nikki Harston. Congratulations. Faith Holtz. Caden Huber. Congratulations, Caden. Evan Kershaw. Congratulations. Haley Major. This one. And Caden Mateer. Congratulations.
Okay, you already had the intro, so we'll skip that. Okay, the first packet of scholarships I have here, first one goes to Maria Hernandez. Congratulations. Next to Natasha Mazzara. Brooke Ozier. Kylie Pastovich. Ella Pfeiffer. Shaw Riggs. Aaron Willie. You moved on me. Griffin Wright. Okay, the next packet goes to Nathan Belliver. Congratulations.
Thanks.
You too. Reagan DeVasier. Sarah Huber. Emma Kenny. And Kayla Cool. Okay, these just two scholarships here. The first one goes to Olivia Heffley. The last one to Layla May. Congratulations again. Clean up my junk here. Excuse me, I got a slight technical difficulty here.
Okay, the next one I am giving is the Betty and Ida Bauman Nursing Scholarship. Bud Bauman established this scholarship to honor his wife and daughter, who were both nurses. I believe I have 2 of those to give away. Wait a minute, I have 3. Yeah. Okay, the first one, Betty Bauman Nursing Scholarship, goes to Kayla Cool. Stay right here. Okay, stay there for a minute. Nathan Belliver. Congratulations. And Emma Kenny. Sorry. Not here? Emma Kenny. That's you, hon. Congratulations. Gonna go on over. Okay. Now where are we? I don't know where I'm at. Mercedes Lessman, is that it? Okay. The next one is Mercedes Lessman Memorial Scholarship. Mrs. Lessman was a lifelong resident of Hillsboro and was well known as a local artist, winning many awards for her paintings. She was very active in this community. The scholarship was established by her children in her honor, and the Mercedes Lessman Memorial Scholarship goes to Madison Klump. Congratulations. Okay, these are all foundation ones, okay. What happened? No.
The next scholarship is the Rose Mormino Teacher Education Scholarship. Rose Mormino was a beloved Hillsboro teacher for 42 years, teaching in both Burbank and Beckemeyer schools. Dr. Larry Mormino, who we just heard gave away all those other scholarships, established this one to honor his aunt. The recipients for the Rose Mormino Teacher Education, there are 3 of them. The first is Vanessa Compton. Congratulations. Caitlin Howard. Congratulations. And August Plunkett. Congratulations, August. The next scholarship is the Kiefer Brothers Memorial Scholarship. Charles and Jared Kiefer were 2 brothers who attended Beckemeyer School. Both children passed away while at Beckemeyer after extensive medical treatment in St. Louis. This scholarship was established by their parents, Paul and Julie Kiefer, in honor of their sons. And there are a couple of those as well. The first one goes to Francis Passarello. Congratulations. And Pacey Collins. Congratulations, Pacey. The next one is the Lavina Whitlock Bertram Memorial Scholarship. Mrs. Bertram grew up in Hillsboro and was an HHS graduate. Her father was the Montgomery County Sheriff, and her sister owned and operated the Dutch Mill restaurant for many years. Kenneth Bertram established this scholarship for female students in her honor, and this year's scholarship goes to Brooke Ozier. Congratulations. The Ellen McGurdy Memorial Scholarship. Mrs. McGurdy was a well-known nurse at Hillsboro Area Hospital for many years. This scholarship was established by Mr. and Mrs. George Blankenship in honor of their aunt, Ellen McGurdy. And there are 2 of those, and the first one goes to Maria Hernandez. Congratulations. And Ella Pfeiffer. Congratulations, Ella. Dusty Cameron touched many hearts before passing away during his 5th grade year at Beckemeyer. This scholarship was established by his family and friends to help remind those who apply for this scholarship the importance of a giving spirit. The Dusty Cameron Memorial Scholarship this year goes to Emma Kenny. Congratulations, Emma. Louis Huber was a longtime State Farm agent in Hillsboro. He and his wife were also prominent farmers in Hillsboro and active community service members. This scholarship was established by their children and friends to honor their memory. The Louis L. and Leona G. Huber Memorial Scholarship goes to Sarah Huber. Congratulations, Sarah.
Okay, I have some scholarships given out by the Education Foundation itself. I think I have 5. First one goes to Ellen Pfeiffer. Congratulations. Second one is Riley Morford. Congrats. Third one is Sarah Huber. Fourth one is Brianna Gwynn. And the last one is Madison Brown. Congratulations. Okay.
Okay, this next scholarship is the Dale Stretch Vocational Scholarship. Dale Stretch was a vocational teacher in the Hillsboro district. He served as a vocational director for over 20 years. He was instrumental in developing a comprehensive vocational education program to meet the needs of students. The scholarship was established by his family and friends of Dale. So the recipient of the Dale Stretch Vocational Scholarship is Evan Kershaw. Congratulations, Evan. I have 2 scholarships here. The James and Cecilia Hayes Scholarship. Jim and Cecilia are longtime residents of Hillsboro. Mr. Hayes established a strong congregation as a minister of the St. James Baptist Church in Hillsboro. Mr. Hayes started and operated their own business. They established the scholarship to give back to the community. And I'm sure Cecilia would have got after that because she says Mrs. Hayes started and operated her own business. She was very adamant about, that's my business. So anyway, there are 2 recipients this year of that scholarship. The first one goes to Jude Berlino. Congratulations. And the last one goes to Maria Hernandez.
My name is Mike Rapay, and I'm here tonight to award 2 scholarships. First off, congratulations, class of 2021. Weird year, huh? I apologize for my attire, but the high school baseball team lets me hang around with them, and hence the uniform. We played a hard-fought game tonight and won 3-2 at Staunton. First scholarship that I'm going to award is in memory of my mom and dad, Bernard and Joanne Rapay. Mom was the vocal music teacher here in the district for 30-some years. The Joanne and Bernard Rapay Memorial Scholarship there this year goes to August Plunkett. I'll be right with you, August. Congratulations. The second scholarship that I'm here tonight to award is in honor of Bonnie Ireland. Bonnie was a student here at Hillsboro High School who many years ago was killed by a drunk driver. Her mom and dad set up this scholarship in her memory. Jane, her mom, ended up becoming my stepmom, so that's the reason that I'm here tonight to award the scholarship. And the Bonnie Ireland Memorial Scholarship goes to Nathan Belliver.
Hi, I'm Diane Singler. This is my husband, Randy Singler. We are here to honor our daughter, Miranda. She was a 2006 graduate of Hillsboro High School, a very talented artist. went on to study graphic design, became a graphic designer, and sadly passed away. So we established this in memory of her and want to honor a student who wants to go on to study art in her name. I'm proud to present to Madison Klump, the Miranda Singler Memorial.
Hi guys, long time no see. So, I was most of these kids' 7th grade language arts teacher, so this is a little bit odd, but that's okay. My name is Shannon Daniels. I am now a 7th grade social studies teacher at Hillsboro Junior High School, but I'm also the youngest child of Nellie Mackey, who was a kindergarten teacher in our district for many, many years. My mom's greatest pride was, first off, her children, her own children, and then her students. She valued education and believed that those in the profession should strive for excellence to better the life of every single student in the class. So the committee for this award, of which I was not a part of this year, believes the following students will do exactly that when they become teachers. So I am very proud to award the Nellie Mackey Memorial Scholarship to, first off, Vanessa Compton. Congratulations. Congratulations. Tad Daniels. And August Plunkett.
Hello, my name is Katie Mondine, and I am here to present the 2021 Holly Harvey Memorial Scholarship. Holly is my mother and was diagnosed with triple-negative breast cancer a little over 14 years ago. After nearly 5 long, hard years of ups and downs, at the age of 40, she lost her battle. My mother was both an LPN and an EMT for almost 20 years and loved helping this community. This is why we established this scholarship, so she can continue to help. Our wish is that the person who receives this scholarship will go into the medical field and continue to help in remembrance of my mom. This year's winner of the Holly Harvey Memorial Scholarship is Maria Hernandez.
Good evening. My name is Emily Zimmerman. I am a 5th grade teacher at Beckemeyer, and I'm the volleyball coach here at Hillsboro High School. I'm here tonight to present the Robert and Helen Zimmerman Memorial Scholarship, and this year's recipient is Colin Woods Butler.
Good evening. I'm Steve Cullison, president of the Hillsboro Rotary Club. One of the most important social projects of the Rotary Club each year is to award a scholarship to a graduate of Hillsboro High School. It's my pleasure this year to award a scholarship to Vanessa Compton. Congratulations.
Good evening. I'm Tisha Miller, LLCC Enrollment Coordinator. I'm excited to be here tonight as Hillsboro High School holds a special place in my heart. I'm honored to continue to work with Hillsboro High School students, such as yourself. One of the things that the LLCC Foundation does is provide scholarship support to students attending Lincoln Land. Just this week, the foundation awarded over 250 scholarships for a total value of over $440,000. I'm pleased to recognize 4 students receiving a scholarship. Would the following students please come forward as I call your name and join me at the podium? Riley Morford. Madeline Rupert. August Plunkett. And Brianna Gwynn. Riley, Madeline, and August are all receiving Rosemary and Peter Patton scholarships. August is also receiving the Hillsboro Kiwanis Scholarship. Brianna is receiving the Leland W. and Ruth Busby Memorial Scholarship. Congratulations. We look forward to welcoming these students to Lincoln Land. Congratulations and best wishes to all the students tonight. Thank you.
Evening, everyone. My name's Dustin Jones. I'm with CTI. Most of you know us as the internet guys. I've been honored to present this. This is the first year we've done this in Hillsboro, and I'm not a graduate of Hillsboro, but what I will say is that CTI has blessed me with many opportunities to be a part of a compassionate and an inclusive community, especially, again, not being from here. I've had the pleasure of meeting some of you through the CEO program, various other organizations that I'm part of, and I take a lot of pride in giving back to the community, even if it's not mine, because the important thing is that you're part of something bigger, and I would say that most people want to be part of something bigger, regardless of what it is. And when I got to work this morning, I was thinking about what I might say. Do I have a dumb anecdote? And I do have a dumb anecdote. When I was graduating high school, I graduated from Litchfield. I'm sorry. I didn't apply for a single scholarship. I also had to have somebody else's parent force me to even apply for college. I just wasn't disciplined. I was pretty, other than sports, I was pretty lazy. And so, when they go around and they hand out the letters to say, hey, we need you to come to the awards ceremony, I shrugged it off as a mistake. And Mr. Newkirk, one of our PE teachers, overheard me talking about it and said, I recommend you go. And I said that I didn't apply for anything. Why am I going to waste my time and their time? But more importantly, as a child, my time. So I went, and I was awarded a scholarship that was voted on by the staff for someone who persevered. I won't give you the boring backstory of things that I've persevered, but it made me realize that even something as small as that, people count on me. They counted on me to go. My friend's mother, who helped me apply to Carbondale, counted on me to do something with that opportunity. And so what I'll tell you is that while you've been counted on before, this is another level. People are counting on you to do something you're passionate about. So what these scholarships are really doing is it's not just paying for you to go to school. It's not paying to further education. It's an investment in you as a person. So now if you accept that scholarship, that's a responsibility. You have a responsibility to do something with that. Because none of these scholarships, they said they started out at $250, which is still a good amount of money. And now they're giving away 6 digits. Again, that puts a responsibility on you to do something with that. Now, CTI, when we were going through the different scholarship applications, as other presenters have said, everybody's good. Everybody's got good grades. So it does make it hard to dwindle down who you're going to choose. The person we chose really kind of exemplifies a lot of the things that we look for at CTI. You know, we talk about hiring for attitude and training for skill. Most of our best employees are people that just figure it out. Part of figuring it out is having the self-awareness to grow as a person. This person on multiple letters of recommendation, that's what they spoke to. They spoke to her ability to, if she messed up, she went home, she figured it out, she came back, she overcame. So with all of that, again, it's my honor and my pleasure to award our scholarship to Kylie Pastrovich.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Gabe Osborne. On behalf of the Hillsboro Future Farmers alumni, I'll be giving away two myself. I have Josh Huber with me on behalf of his father. His father was Mark Huber. He was a 1985 graduate here of Hillsboro High School and a very big into FFA. He showed livestock. He was involved in crops. He also worked for M&M Service Company in Bunker Hill, and I'll let him give away the first two scholarships tonight.
The first scholarship goes to Madison Malloy. The second scholarship goes to Maria Hernandez.
And just a little bit more background on why we gave those two out in his name. Back when he passed away 2 years ago from cancer, there was about $2,500 donated at his funeral, and all that money came to the alumni, so we thought give that money away in his name since he donated so much. He also donated a lot of money to us during our banquets that we would have back when things were normal and we weren't wearing masks. And he would give us seed and everything else donated from FS. We wanted to give credit where credit was due. The other two on behalf of the alumni that I have to give out tonight go to Caden Mateer. Thanks, buddy. And Claire Tester. Yep. And I've got four more, and I guess I'll be back after the picture. The other four, though, are on behalf of the student chapter. The student chapter normally is given away by the last graduated president. They haven't had the banquet yet due to COVID. The current president would be giving herself a scholarship. That's kind of awkward. So I'm giving away the four scholarships to Maria, Madison, Caden, and Claire.
Hi there. My name is Kendra Wright of the Christiana Tilson chapter, Daughters of the American Revolution. The DAR Good Citizen Program and Scholarship is designed to encourage and reward qualities of good citizenship in today's young adults. The recipient must possess the qualities of dependability, service, leadership, and patriotism. I would like to congratulate this year's recipient not only as Hillsboro High School's Good Citizen, but as our chapter Good Citizen as well, and present her with a check to help with college expenses. Congratulations, Sarah Huber.
My name is Matt Ferguson, pastor at the Hillsboro Presbyterian Church. I'm here first on behalf of the Greater Hillsboro Ministerial Fellowship. We are pleased to announce the essays that have been chosen for the Faith in Life, where graduating students are asked to ponder the question, how has your faith impacted your life up to this time? This year's recipients are August Puckett, Anne Maria Hernandez. I'm also here on behalf of the Helen Skin family. Helen was a 1939 graduate from Hillsboro High School. Her family established an award to be given to a graduating high school senior who is accepted into a program of higher education. Helen was a strong advocate for higher education. While that was something she was unable to do herself, all three of her daughters, who were Hillsboro High School graduates, were able to not only earn a college degree, but graduate degrees. This year, we are pleased to present 2 awards in Helen's memory. They go to Kate Lively and Ella Pfeiffer.
Good evening. My name is Judy Dalhouse, and I am here on behalf of the Montgomery County Democrat Central Committee to award the Eunice May Russell Democratic Scholarship. I, too, am an HHS graduate. Not going to tell you one year, but I will tell you that one of you sitting out here tonight, your grandfather and I graduated together. Now about Mrs. Russell. With me tonight, I have Charles Napier, the Vice Chair of the Central Committee, and Mrs. Russell's daughter, Deborah Russell. Eunice May Russell was the longest-serving Montgomery County clerk, having won election over a Republican incumbent in 1950 and serving till she chose not to run for re-election in 1982. 32 years of unbiased service to the citizens of Montgomery County. I quote from an editorial in the Montgomery County News by the late Robert R. Bliss on the occasion of Miss Russell's retirement as Montgomery County Clerk in 1982. Quote, her career has been unique with a list of firsts. She was the first woman candidate nominated by county Democrats to seek public office and the first woman elected on November 7, 1950. She was the first to serve 32 consecutive years, 8 four-year terms, a record no other county official has amassed. Her election was opposed 4 times and unopposed 4 times. She conducted more than 40 elections, including one in which a bedsheet-sized paper ballot was required to elect 177 members of the Illinois House. Her career transcended the election process from hand-counting ballots one by one, sometimes an 18-hour ordeal, to electronic computer punch card printouts. She was laden with the legal responsibility of conducting elections of all candidates for governing boards and public offices for county, townships, municipalities, schools, other government units, and special referendums. She dealt understandingly and patiently while training and overseeing the 5 and more election day polling place officials in each of the then 45 county precincts. She was actively responsible for maintaining accurate records of 20,000 registered voters. Pardon me. For 20 years, her duties have included the recording of all property title transfers, this being added to other vital statistical records of births, marriages, and deaths, rosters of all elected officials, and rosters and owners of unincorporated businesses. I must add that she and her staff accomplished all this before the records were computerized. Every single task was done by hand. Mrs. Russell was born in 1921 in Edwardsville and was a 1939 graduate of Hillsboro High School. She attended Antioch College in Yellow Springs, Ohio. Again, quoting from the Bliss editorial, during her adulthood, she weathered 3 spirit-breaking personal tragedies. Her first husband, Navy Lieutenant Henry Wilson, was killed in action in 1944 when his ship was sunk in the Pacific during World War II, leaving Mrs. Russell a widow with a small daughter. 3 years later, she married Edward May, and just 6 months later, he was electrocuted while helping remove a pump from a well at his mother's farm. His death occurred 6 months before the birth of their son, Mark. Mark, a Hillsboro fireman, died at age 25 when he too was electrocuted while helping clean Central Park Pool in Hillsboro. In 1952, Mrs. Russell married C.W. Russell, and they became the parents of Deborah. Besides her 32 years of public service, Mrs. Russell was a member of the First Presbyterian Church here in Hillsboro, the Hillsboro Area Hospital Auxiliary, the American Legion Auxiliary, the Democratic Party, a 50-year member of the Order of the Eastern Star. She passed away on Veterans Day in 1996 at the age of 75. She was most definitely a woman ahead of her time. While the majority of small-town mothers in the early 50s were busy being wives, mothers, grandmothers, and homemakers, Mrs. Russell was all of those and more. She also worked at a more than full-time job and did it well. Quoting again from the Bliss editorial, County Clerk Russell is endowed with an even-tempered, gracious personality, a model public servant, willing and wanting to be helpful, void of political prejudice, end quote. It's a privilege for the Montgomery County Democrat Central Committee to honor her today by sponsoring this scholarship in her memory, and it is our hope that the recipient will be as gracious and helpful as Eunice May Russell was to all that the recipient encounters. Presenting the award will be Deborah Russell.
Good evening. It's my pleasure to present the 2021 Eunice May Russell Democrat Scholarship to August Plunkett.
Well, I'm Zach Weigel. I'm representing the Montgomery County Cancer Association. I'm also a teacher here at Hillsboro Junior High School. If you don't know about the MCCA, we are 100% nonprofit. All proceeds go right back into the community. We provide direct patient financial assistance, mileage reimbursement, rides to and from treatment for those that may not have someone, and we'll even sit with you during your treatment. But we also have scholarship workers, and I say scholarship workers as in they must earn their hours through volunteerism for our scholarship. This year was a little bit different. Normally you help out just the MCCA, but there was not too many events going on. So our students this year, we opened it up community-wide. You could help out a service organization that needed it or come up with your own event. It's my pleasure then to give this scholarship. We have 3 of you. Pacey Collins. Brianna Gwynn. And Madeline Rupert.
Hello, my name is Jeff Martin. I am the high school admissions advisor for Midwest Technical Institute. Congratulations to the graduating class 2021 Hillsboro High School. Man, you guys made it. This has been a year unlike anything else we've ever experienced before. And it's neat because I look out at here. I remember meeting many of you when you guys were freshmen. And now I see these young people in front of me going on to the next step, pursuing their goals and their dreams. And that's really what this is all about. I want to express my gratitude to Mr. Morford and Ms. Hanen for allowing us to recognize these students and to the educators who got you guys here. This hasn't been just a rough year on you, it's been a rough year on us, but together we all made it. You know, a lot of times these are, you feel almost like required to be here. This year is kind of a privilege. So my congratulations to all of you. Before I get started, year after year, students come to me and they talk about how much there's a person here that has impacted their lives. You know, as an educator, it's not just about what one teaches. It's about how that person inspires, about how that person mentors and changes lives and impacts the students, the community, the people around them. This person also impacted my life. He became a colleague, a mentor, and more importantly, my friend. Mr. Morford, thank you for the endless hours of dedication to the students of Hillsboro High School and to this community. Hundreds and hundreds of people here are better because you were the guidance counselor. Can you guys give him a round of applause? Because as far as they go, he is the best that there is. So success in life comes down to character, comes down to setting goals, the determination and resolve to direct one's own future. And that's exactly why these students are going to be recognized here tonight. Could I have Clayton Eddington and Faith Holtz come join me up here? David Anderson and Travis Kane were going to come. Go ahead, yeah, recognize these are amazing kids. Fortunately, they both told me they needed to work and make money, which, hey, I get that. That's cool. So when you see them, let them know that both of them are going to receive a $500 scholarship tonight. Travis placed in the top 10 in our statewide welding competition, establishing himself as one of the elite young welders in the state of Illinois. David Anderson is someone who, through the rough and through the tough, he keeps on smiling, he keeps on achieving, and it's pretty special nowadays. Both of those young men are going to receive a $500 scholarship tonight apiece. So if you see them, Mr. Morford, we'll make sure we get that to them, okay? So I believe in education. I believe that it can be transformative in someone's life and how discovering one's passion, how moving in one's direction never thought possible as a result of that education can open the doors and change people's lives. Faith and Clayton are both enrolled at MTI's Journeyman Welder 2 program within the School of Mechanical Trades. MTI is one of the top welding colleges in the United States. I've had some amazing students from Hillsboro. This group that I'm going to be having this year is unlike any other. They are the best that I'll ever probably have. To be awarded an MTI high school scholarship, students have to submit a 5-minute video. They have to be chosen and then as a finalist go through a formal interview process in front of our campus president and our directors. It's not the easiest thing in the world when you are somebody who says, I'm not going to stand here and say, look at me, I'm going to show you what I can do, and through my work, I'm going to show you my potential. Clayton. There isn't a moment that goes by that this kid doesn't make me smile. You strived, you persevered. Through it all, you've done it. Within that quiet exterior beats the heart of a champion. You've never allowed diversity to stop your momentum. I believe in you, and I believe that you can do anything. Your life changed the moment you realized your passion and you took it upon yourself to make your dreams a reality, which is exactly why you're pursuing your education. So I hope this scholarship helps you realize just how much we all believe in you. I'd like to award you a $2,000 scholarship to help you pursue your education at MTI. I never make it through here without crying, every year. Faith. Very few times in my career have I served as an advisor for a student with the determination to use her education as a vehicle to achieve her goals. In 4 years of doing interviews, when we're talking hundreds of scholarship interviews, she gave one of the absolute best. She talked about how her mother instilled in her that she can do anything in this world. And Joanna, I want to thank you for entrusting me to help guide the most precious thing in your life, the most precious thing in your world, to the next step within her life's journey at Midwest Technical Institute. Faith, I believe that you will go on to inspire others, to impact the people around you. And though you may not realize it yet, you are undoubtedly a trailblazer. And in doing so, you are a leader. And I am happy and so humbled and proud to serve as your advisor and to award you an $8,000 scholarship to pursue your education at Midwest Technical Institute. So as I end, I challenge all you graduates today. I've seen you guys from freshmen to grow into the amazing people that you are sitting in front of me. Aspire to make your dreams a reality, do the common things of life in an uncommon way, and you too will command the attention of the world. God bless. Thank you guys. You are amazing.
Hello, and congratulations to all of you. I am Gail, and this is my husband, Mike, and we're here representing the Fraternal Order of Eagles of Litchfield. This is 12 years giving out scholarships, and we're able to do this through fundraisers. The scholarship program is our largest program, and we always give back to the community, and members' children included in that. And this year, we are presenting one to Griffin Wright.
I'm privileged to announce the Selma J. Hartke Scholarship winners. The Selma J. Hartke Scholarship was organized in 2001 to act as a community foundation. Selma J. Hartke was a lifetime resident of Litchfield, Illinois, and devoted her life to helping people. Her wish to help people has provided 21 of our students with 2- and 4-year scholarships. I'm going to announce the names, if you all would please stand up. There will be a picture at the end of the ceremony, so if you will all please meet at the end after we're all finished here to get the picture. If you'll just stand up now, and then we'll do picture at the end. The 2021 Selma J. Hartke Scholarship recipients are Nathan Belliver, Jude Bertolino, Michelle Bird, Pacey Collins, Reagan DeVasier, Brianna Gwynn, Olivia Heffley, Maria Hernandez, Cooper Holcomb, Caden Huber, Sarah Huber, Haley Major, Benjamin Taylor, Emma Kenny, Natasha Mazzara, Riley Morford, Lucas Nolan, Brooke Ozier, Francis Passariello, Kylie Pastrovich, and August Plunkett. Congratulations to you all. You may sit. You may sit.
The last spot goes to the person who drove the farthest. Hi, I'm Steve Held. I am the Director of Admission for the greater St. Louis area. I actually just drove from my home in Edwardsville. Pleased to be with you tonight. Congratulations, everybody. Proud parents. As the parent of 2 college kids myself, they drive you crazy, but they make you darn proud. My one thing that I have to do tonight is actually pretty simple. I'd like to introduce you to Shaw Riggs. Shaw, you come up for a second, please. Shaw was the only applicant to the University of Nebraska from your high school. He received unanimous admission from the admissions committee, and I'm here and really privileged because this is the very first high school event I've been able to go to in a year, and get to honor Shaw with 3 major scholarships from the University of Nebraska-Lincoln. The first is the George Beadle Academic Merit Scholarship. Dr. Beadle his name is Beadle. He received a Nobel Prize in genetics in the 1950s and endowed a very generous scholarship at the university. He's also receiving a scholarship from the College of Agricultural Sciences and Natural Resources. And last but not least, what we are calling the We Are Nebraska Academic Commitment. Shaw in total is receiving more than half of all tuition scholarships. So we appreciate, thank you so much for your patience tonight. Nice to see you all. Congratulations, Shaw.
Well, good evening, everybody. My name's Jason Burke, and this is Dan Drake. Oh, sorry, that was backwards.
Everybody's got jokes.
Funny. Hey, it's a good thing I teach and don't do comedy, right?
Right.
All right. So tonight we are going to be honored. We are honored to announce the university and college scholarships for the following students. So when your name is called, students, please stand. Turn and face your audience. And audience, let's wait until everyone's been called. And we'll give them one nice round of applause.
Okay, first off, for Blackburn College, Michelle Bird.
From Carthage College, we have Natasha Mazzara.
Eastern Illinois University, we've got Caitlin Howard and Brooke Osier.
At Greenville University, we have Vanessa Compton, Megan Garman, and Lucas Nolan.
Illinois State University, we have Nathan Belliver, Sarah Hubert, and Layla May.
Kaskaskia College, we have Nakia Harston and Haley Major.
Lincoln Christian University, we have Torrance Clark.
Lincoln Land Community College, we have Brianna Gwynn, August Plunkett, and Madeline Rupert.
For Lindenwood University, we've got Thomas DeVore.
For Michigan Tech University, we have Griffin Wright.
For Midwest Technical Institute, David Anderson, Clayton Eddington, Faith Holtz, and Travis Kane.
At Millikan University, we have Tad Daniels and Ian Livesey.
From Missouri State University, we've got Madison DeVore.
At Monmouth College, we have Kelsey Holtgrave.
St. Louis University, we have Jude Bertolino.
Southeast Missouri State University, we have Cooper Holcomb and Jace Teakin.
Southern Illinois University at Edwardsville, we got Madison Brown, Pacey Collins, Reagan DeVasier, Emma Kinney, Kyla Cool, Caden Mateer, Riley Morford, Ben Taylor, Aaron Willie, and Andrew Willman.
At Texas A&M, we have Maria Hernandez.
At the University of Health Sciences and Pharmacy in St. Louis, we have Olivia Heffley.
University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign, we have Madison Klump and Claire Tester.
University of Kentucky, Kylie Pastrovich.
University of Missouri Columbia, Allison DeVore.
And University of Nebraska at Lincoln, we have Shaw Riggs.
Let's give it up for everybody.
congratulations to all our scholarship recipients. I would like to thank all of the scholarship foundations and their presenters for their support of our students and for being here tonight. Thank you, too, to the HHS staff members and our junior students for their support and assistance. A special thank you to Mr. Morford and Mrs. Wilkinson in the guidance department for all of the time and energy they put into making this event possible. And thank you all for coming, and please have a safe trip home.